There are many types of lesbians. You have the studs, the femmes, the butches, the mask, and even the dominant femmes and the stems. You can't forget about the stems. But today we will be asking and answering the questions that you may have about the women who are masculine presenting and or consider themselves a stud. And this is episode 10 of the I Do the Bending podcast, the podcast for lesbians by a lesbian, and I am your host, Camille. Welcome to episode 10 of the I Do the Bending podcast, the podcast for lesbians by a lesbian. And again, I am your host, Camille. And on this special episode for episode 10, we have Jay! Everybody, yay! Clap it up for Jay! She's a little nervous, a little shy, but it's okay. Give her some grace.
What's going on, everybody?
All right, so we'll get into the very first question of who is Jay?
Well, that's a great question.
In the grand scope of things.
In the grand scope of things, I'm just a well-rounded individual.
Okay.
I know a little of a lot.
Okay.
You know, I do a little bit of a lot.
Okay, more words would be great.
I will.
Mm-hmm.
I will give you more words. That's just how I describe some things sometimes. Well, I'm a chef.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also, I consider myself an all-around entertainer. So like any events, any catering, I also do a little DJing, a little this, a little that.
You DJ?
Yeah.
Good to know. Okay,
bit.
wait, keep going.
A little bit.
Okay.
I did a little music back in the day, but that's past life.
Okay.
Moved on from that, but hey, I'm well-rounded.
Okay.
I'm all around. I like to have a good time, you know. Have great experiences. That's what I like to say.
Yes.
Experience
absolutely.
life to the fullest.
Live every day like it's your last.
Exactly.
Although
like
you
golden,
don't want it to be your last. Yeah. But you gotta just keep going and live every day just to the fullest.
Yes.
Okay, beautiful. That was great. So now we know a little bit who Jay is. So I did already ask you this off camera, but I'm going to ask you again for our friends who are at home and who are listening, maybe in the car, on their way home, whatever it is. Do you consider yourself a stud? And if so, what is your definition of what a stud is?
I would consider myself a stud.
Okay.
I'm a little old school, so a stud to me is definitely a masculine presenting Black woman.
Yes.
I want to be very specific. Black woman. Let's go back to the history of what we here for, you know,
teach us
and
a
the
little
stuff
something.
that we fought for in the past, you know. But as far as in the community, everybody knows if you're a Black masculine presenting woman, you're a stud. You're labeled as a stud. That's the end of the conversation. Automatically, no ifs, ands, buts about it. Now you have other labels for other things that you might have in our community, but if you're Black masculine presenting, you're a stud.
Yeah. Point blank.
That's
period.
it.
Yeah. I try to tell people that all the time, and they're like, "Oh, it doesn't really matter." It matters. It absolutely matters, because if I'm talking in a sentence and I'm like, "Oh yeah, this butch came up to me and this and that and this and that," your mind automatically knows like what I'm talking about. But I've been in conversation with people and they're like, "Oh, well, she was a dyke," and I'm like, "Whoa, hold on." How
many times I stop people?
Yeah.
From saying that word. They don't. It is a slur, by the way. It's a slur and it's derogatory.
The D word is a slur. I just want to let y'all know.
I agree with you. So I don't know, especially being back here in New York, man, I had to get used to people saying that on a regular basis.
Yeah.
I put that in the same category as like a white person calling me the N-word. Like, yo, hold up.
But yes, and it's like calling a man and the F word. It's the same. It's in the same parallels. It has. Definitely. It's right across. It's
I'm
right
glad
across the
I
street.
Found somebody that's like-minded, because that's crazy.
Yeah,
to
no,
use
absolutely.
That word regularly. It's different if it was like my grandparents, like, "Oh, that dyke, oh, that bull dagger."
Yeah, and that you just gotta kind of
let that go off your shoulder. They 90 years
it's
old.
It's like, all right, Granny. Well, you only got a couple more years left, so I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay.
Right, we're good over here. It's all right.
Yeah.
You can call me a bull dagger tonight.
The fact that she's even letting you in the house with you wearing a hoodie on, that's already enough. So already thank you for that.
I definitely agree with that. So yeah, we're on the same page.
Okay.
I'm a stud.
Okay, beautiful. So then can I ask you the follow-up question? When did you begin to present more masculine, and when did you begin to like accept that part of yourself?
I would say I've always been masculine. I've always been a tomboy. I guess there wasn't like actual terminology for it, or I didn't understand what it was until I got to a certain age. And Of course, it's always in high school.
Yeah, it's always like 14, 15. Yeah.
It's always in high school. You start exploring and doing your thing, switching up your swag, dressing a little bit different.
Sports?
Of course, I played
did basketball?
sports. I did basketball. So that's
of course.
Always the
How did I know?
That's the breakthrough. I feel like that's like the opening gates.
Yes.
Anybody that play basketball, softball, you might have to ask them like, hey, you in the community or something?
Right.
Like,
if you're a parent watching this and your daughter's talking about something, Mom, I want to do AAU, just accept that part within yourself that you might have a daughter-in-law and not a son-in-law, okay?
Correct.
Just a heads up, because I was the one dating the girls at AAU.
Man.
So
no comment. I was in AAU.
Of course you were. So, not that I'm putting you in a box or nothing, but of course you were in AAU. I mean, self-explanatory.
Of course. Just saying, but you know how I go. Mm-hmm. Same thing, different day. So yeah, I just think you explore it in high school, and now that you're an adult, you get to like really step outside.
Dive all the way in that. Yeah. Okay.
Step outside your comfort zone and really explore like who you are and how you want to present, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah. Okay. Did you ever feel like you had to kind of, I guess, not express it fully, just in terms of who would accept you? Like, how was your family with accepting who you were, like being really who you were?
I know that it's a different day and age now.
Yeah, but even just back then, what was that like for you?
I would say it was a little tough, but over time, everybody became a little more comfortable and just accepting of who I am, because you're not going to change as a person. Yeah, no, so they're either going to love you or they're not.
Yeah, either have me in your life as me or not. It's really only two options there.
That's exactly how I approached it. Like I try to like just do me as much as possible and just have them like just come to me more so than me pressing the issue and forcing it on anyone. So I just maintain my authenticity and then kept it moving. Yeah, everybody came on board eventually. We're all good now.
Okay, good. Okay, beautiful. That makes me happy. Because there's a trend right now on TikTok where mothers are posting their daughters, and the daughters are obviously, I guess, more tomboy, not putting them in the box because these are like little kids, but they're like the daughter I thought I would have and the daughter I do have, and they're like fully like, I want to dress like a boy. They're doing the poses, the mannerisms, the swagger, and it's just like, it's nice to see that the mothers are so accepting of their girls, and they're like, I love they calling it them burls, like a boy girl. Yeah, they're like, I love my little burl. And again, not
burls
putting
is
them
crazy.
Not putting them into a box like, oh, that little girl is a lesbian, but obviously they know that she's like more tomboyish. She wants to play the sports, she wants to wear the sweats, she wants to have the locks and the twist and all of those things. So I find that to be very different, because that wouldn't have happened even 10 years ago.
You're absolutely right. It's very refreshing because I have seen those posts. Yeah. But I just think it comes with the day and age and what's going on right now, and like how accepting the world is. Yeah. Let alone your parents. They see it more every day than actually in their own household. So I'm sure it's more acceptable if your kids come out like, hey, I'm in the community. Yeah. They're not batting an eye or tripping as much as they used to. Yeah. Used to be even like you said 10 years ago. Yeah. Yeah. Even if you come from a church background, it's still they're still a little more lenient. You might have to, you're going to have your few. Yeah. But I do know people that were in the church heavy and they came out and everything worked out. So
yeah, it just depends on the circumstance.
Correct.
Really. Okay, good. Well, I'm glad you had a good experience.
Yeah, it was light. It was light. It was light. It wasn't too bad. I had to get my clothes and go find somewhere else to live and do all the extra stuff too. But I was good.
Okay, good. Yeah. Woof. I be feeling so bad when like I tell my story and people are like, oh nah, that wasn't for me. That didn't happen to me. And I'm like, really? Yeah. They're like, I still don't talk to my family. And I'm like, oh,
that's sad, man.
Just because you want to kiss somebody?
You want to kiss somebody's daughter.
I hate that. Like, I hate that so much. Okay. So you knew from an early age. But is there like a moment where like they laid out a dress for you and you was like, nah, like I'm not putting that on? Like, do you remember that when you were just like, I'm not that girl who y'all thought I was?
I think for me personally, because I've always dressed a little masculine like my whole life. I was the kid on the bikes with the boys with the do-rag on.
So they knew
I played ball my whole life, and if they put me in a skirt, it was a skort, because you know how I go. Yeah. And I would say The only moment I had, and I remember this like yesterday, is probably like we had like a big family reunion, and my parents or like my family like, your grandmother want to see you in a dress.
Oh,
your grandmother want to see you in a dress.
Yeah.
I put the dress on. My uncles looked at me and said,
Take off
that thing.
Take it off.
Take it off. Put your polo stuff back on, and whatever you had on before, just take it off.
Because like you see it, you just stand there like,
And then the dress that my people's picked out, like, where'd y'all get this from? Walmart or something? Like, if you're gonna put me in, at least let me look like some money or something. Like, what is
make
this?
it a nice one at least.
Like, dress it up and make it real for me or something.
Yes.
Like, what's going on with this? Yeah, my family looked right at me and said, take that off.
Yeah, just
immediately.
No,
immediately.
Right. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. Because I always ask, because you know, like people will post like their throwback pictures and stuff, and you could tell they're very uncomfortable in the outfits that they're wearing, and they're just kind of like sitting there like this, like, I don't want to do this. But you know, the parent was probably behind them, like, no, just wear it. You know, like everybody will be okay. We'll all be accepting and everything like that. So I was just curious if you ever had that moment of a switch,
like the aha moment,
where you were like, yeah, okay. So you knew you were more tomboyish. First girlfriend, go. What was that like? First love experience where you were like, oh, I like her. I want to kiss her. I want to be with her.
It actually was like, I'm a pretty mild person and chill. So you got to like slap me in the face with stuff.
Okay, it has to be like in your face.
Yeah, and that is exactly how it was.
Okay,
it was
so
very much in your face, very much cause a scene. Like, oh, you like me like that?
Oh, okay.
oh, I thought we was friends.
Was this in high school or was this after?
Of course, it's early age type of stuff. Like, come on, like, this is early age stuff. That's like your first experiences. I just don't really charge that. If you over 20, like after 21.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but we have to, although, because even I don't count things that I did before even just 18, I guess.
Okay.
But you have to acknowledge those very early relationships.
Yes.
Because whether you like it or not, those were the building foundations of who you are now and who you show up as a partner.
I do think so too. I'm not even going to hold you. Like, I do think that those early startup little relationships that you're not thinking about in high school and stuff like that, they also shape you into, like, especially in our community, it kind of shape you into how you want to actually present yourself.
Yes, absolutely.
As well as how you want to come out into work. Because I could have easily been like, I'm masculine. Then had a couple girlfriends and like, you know what? I think I might be a femme.
Yeah, exactly. You could have been like, actually, can you do my makeup too? Like, maybe I do like that. And now y'all both at the parties together just chilling.
Yeah, it could have easily happened that way. I just think that's this learning stages. You're growing and you're learning. After 21, I say my first real relationship, it was real. It was different. It was real. You try to do all the necessary things.
Y'all live together?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, that's how it happens.
I think that's like cliche.
Yeah. Okay, let me get okay, tell me how long it lasted and I'm going to guess how long it took you to move in.
That's crazy because I can't remember.
You don't remember how long it lasted? Oh my gosh. So then that means that they were together for a month and they moved in after a week.
No, it was longer than that. Stop playing.
All right.
I think we was together a few years, but it was more so like circumstantial moving.
Okay, like I needed a place or you needed a place situation?
Correct. I've always been like a person that trying to make sure my ducks is in a row.
Okay.
At an early age, when your ducks in a row,
that's appealing to somebody.
Correct. It's appealing to a young lady. And on top of that, like, you're always in a position where you could help.
Yes.
So I guess that's where my mentality was coming from. Like, oh, I care about you. Oh, you just want to keep going to school, or you just want to do this, or you just want to just come on. It's not that big of a deal. My bills is not going to change.
Right. Adding that extra person.
You worry about yourself.
Okay.
The bill I still got to pay.
Either way, the rent is due. Either way.
Still got to pay, still got to work, still got to do the necessary things. So I just looked at it as like, oh, I'm helping out my partner.
Yeah.
But in hindsight, now that I'm grown.
Yes, yes.
Ma'am. I'm going to need you to come to the plate with the plate.
Yeah, you're going to have something on your own because I'm not over here. And
if I'm doing all that stuff, we better be locked in. I'm thinking about, like, I I just really have grown. That's all.
But that's good. And growth is one inevitable. Well, not really, because people get older and they won't change or grow. But knowing that you grew and being able to look back and be like, oh no, me now would have never even let that fly at least a little bit.
Now I still have my flaws.
Okay, let me hear the flaws.
Now I still have my flaws. You know, you still subjected to certain things just because of like maybe your empathy level or the type of person that you are. Maybe you care about somebody more than they care about you. So you might go the extra mile or extra extent for certain things. So it still happens where you find yourself caught up in certain situations, but you're still growing. Yeah. Every day is a battle. Every day is a new day to change. The person you was yesterday, you could be somebody new today. Yeah. So I don't care what happened yesterday. Today, I'm a new person.
I always say that this is your first time living today. Like this is our first time being on April 1st, 2026. So we got to take it as that. Like don't be too deep in it to where you're like, oh my God, what's going on? Like I'm stressed out. It's okay.
It's okay. Your first time, and this is not today. An April Fool's either.
No.
It is okay. Okay.
Yes. In your early 20s, how would you describe how you dated? Because you said you were with the girl for a couple of years. So were you like, I guess you could say, were you in your whole phase, or were you just like super loyal, super down to earth, just like locked in? No, you was hoeing.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
I was a little bit of both.
Okay.
I had my moments. Okay. I think we all have our moments.
Okay.
But I think I was just young, and then when you start dating, or when you start going outside, as they would say, you start to see other things. And you're like, well,
And you start to be like, maybe I'm interested in that a little bit.
Yeah, because I think it's just early stages. When you're in your early 20s, I don't even think you really know what you per se like until you have certain relationships and certain dynamics and stuff. Because you'd be like, well, I like the fine girl with this, the light skin girl with this, or the dark skin girl with this. Yeah. But then you start dating them like, no, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to go down this road no more.
But then also realizing that a physical type has no correlation with who you like.
Correct.
Who you would want a partner to be as a person.
And that comes with growth and age, I think. Because at your early stages, you just base it off, oh, I'm fine. Oh, you're fine. Oh, she look good.
Yes.
Oh, we outside. We could do this together. We could do this. Yes. But then when everything really hits the fan, it doesn't really work out. Especially at an early age. Because y'all not thinking about, like, the bottom line of stuff, the bigger picture. As you get older, you know, it changes. Your requirements change, and you don't look at the looks as much.
Yeah.
You might take it like, she's okay.
Yeah, but I do still have to find you attractive.
Correct. I still have to find you attractive. Yeah. But the other qualities that you have in your character are
higher up on the list.
Correct.
Absolutely.
Correct.
I completely agree. Because if you would have even asked me 3 years ago, like if you would have saw people who I'm interested in now, 3 years ago, I would be like, girl, what? Now I'm like, no, but like this is their job and this is who they surround themselves with. These are the events that they go to. These are events that they could take you to for you to be able to meet even more people and just expand your own horizons. So I feel like earlier in life, you're really just kind of focused on, oh my gosh, she looks really good with that shirt. Or, oh my gosh, the way she wear that bun is really, really cute. Little things like that versus like, why does she always stressing about paying her rent? Why is she always trying to be like, oh, I'm so hungry, I can't eat today? I'm like, damn, you didn't meal prep this week? It's different things, yeah.
It's really the mentality, because until you out of college for real,
yeah,
I don't even think you understand the scope of what life. Yeah, you understand some stuff like bills, this, that, and the third, but I don't think you understand like the impact.
Yeah,
that. It doesn't matter how much of a stint of time they had in your life, the impact that somebody has on you and what it does for you and to you.
Yes.
So that's what you start paying attention to. Like, do I really want to go down this road? I don't have the energy.
Yes. Well, y'all heard it from Preacher J, everybody.
Don't call Preacher J. She got me out here reverending.
I'm going to put the organs behind it.
Don't hit me with... Well, I just give you the finger, the church finger. Excuse me while I leave this.
Okay, come back. We still got the rest of the episode in minutes. Okay, we're gonna kind of shift gears a little bit, and I don't want to make it a stud against a femme.
Oh my God.
But not too much, because you already said that you're usually interested in more feminine presenting women. So clearly you're not against films in any way.
Okay.
Do you find it hard to make friends with feminine lesbians versus them just automatically being like, oh, I want you in a sexual way? Is there a balance there or no?
I think it's both for me.
Okay.
If I'm in a group setting, I find it easy to like befriend feminine presenting women.
Okay.
But if it's like casual conversation, like we're out at an event or something, or like a meet and greet or anything like that, or I just happen to meet you somewhere, and we like the same stuff.
Yeah.
I'm big on like that doesn't equal romance. Yeah. Like I could have we could have just been like-minded. We can't like the same stuff.
Hello. Thank you. Somebody with common sense. Just because the conversation was good doesn't mean we're kissing.
Exactly. Like, just because we're in the same venue, same time, we had a chance happening conversation, or you might have bought me a drink, or I bought you a drink. That doesn't mean I'm trying to holler. It doesn't mean I'm trying to get in your pants or nothing like that. I've had that happen a couple times.
I was about to say, like, with you being a stud, a woman could automatically be like, oh, she's trying to come on to me. Because I see that happen a lot. Even with straight women, they're like, oh, that girl was over there looking at me. I'm like, she could have just liked your shoes. Like, I'm going to be completely honest with you. Just because you're a woman don't mean that another woman is attracted to you.
I will say, with me and my personality, if I like something in shoes, you're going to know, and I'm going to tell you. I'm like, ma'am, look, you is killing it in them shoes right there. I don't know what those are, but I like them.
Would I wear them? No. Right. But on you, they look great.
I like to say, just because you a stud don't mean you can't be a girl's girl.
Bingo. Damn.
Like, I can compliment my homies. Yeah. I can be like, damn, girl, you look good. Yeah. And it don't be in a sexual manner. I'm not trying to holler.
Because if the swag is swag, it's swag.
And it also feels good from hearing it from a masculine presenting person sometimes because our energy is different.
Yes. Okay. So speak on that a little bit, because sometimes I see the discourse and I can't always engage because I'm not in it. I'm sorry. I wear short dresses and heels, and my face is probably always done. I like to say that I'm a stud trapped in a femme's body, but not really. No. But anyway, what was I saying? How do you feel about that tension when there's like two masculine women in a space and it's kind of like a tug on like who can outstud another? Because I notice it and I'm like, why y'all act like that? Like, why can't y'all be friends? Y'all both in sweatpants.
Maybe I'm oblivious.
You're oblivious? Okay.
I don't be checking for you know how you see it and stuff like that, but like I'm just not like,
because that's the thing. Like I wouldn't say they, but studs and more masculine women always talk about how in a group setting, say even we're having a cookout or something like that, and another masculine presenting woman walks in and they're like automatically like on defense, like trying to defend their masculinity or something like that.
I just don't get it at all. And I need more stud bros, all that type of time. Okay. Like, I don't understand where the animosity and the battle come from. We all fighting the same fight. I just don't get it. But hey, to each his own. I don't got no problem with nobody. I'm a people person. I like to chop it up. If I look at you, we catch eye contact, I'm gonna be like, what's up? Yeah. We don't gotta conversate, but I'm gonna be like, it just used to be different. Like, it was like a respect factor and a respect level. Like, again, like I said, we are all fighting the same fight. So what are we beefing for? We all in here as a minority. Doesn't matter your race. We all in here as a minority. Yes. And people need to start recognizing and really understanding, like, I don't care if you're a lesbian, gay, whatever. We already marginalized. So let's just give each other grace more so than try to come through with people being attitude and like being hostile, trying to be bravado. Like, that's masculine. That's for men.
We are women.
We are women. I know we studs, but that's for men. Like, they could go over there and dick swing. We don't got to do that. We buy ours. We don't got to do all that.
Heavy on we buy. Okay, we're gonna get into that a little later. So you said you're looking for more stud bros. How has that been for you, finding like that community of women who present like you, who think like you?
I find it to be, it's like a 50-50 balance.
Okay.
It really just depends on the atmosphere and like the mindset of the person. Yeah. It's the same. Even with femme, it doesn't matter.
I feel like when people see lesbian content, they automatically want to know how big the strap is. Just saying. But there's more to a lesbian relationship than just trying to figure out how each other gets pleased.
Correct.
Right?
Right.
Okay.
But it always goes now. Everybody wants to know about that.
Everybody, that's the first question everyone always wants to know. It's like, oh my God, well, how are you guys having sex if there's no penis? And it's like,
easy.
Well, we did it for 6 hours, so we must know how to do it. Just saying.
I just have to laugh sometimes at comments
at the crazy
like that.
Things people say. So what do you say when somebody may come up to you, be like, is it that you want to be, are you trying to get the girls to try to play the boy, quote unquote, in the relationship? How do you feel about when people try to assume? Yeah.
I hate it. I am not trying to be the boy, the man.
Yes.
I'm not.
And the girl, stop trying to make your neighborhood stud into the boyfriend. She's not your boyfriend.
Correct. Stop treating us like we the man.
Yes.
That y'all had in your life previously.
Yes.
Before you came over here.
Okay.
We didn't know that.
Okay. Okay, wait. So do you try to date lesbian women, or do you get caught up in the straight?
Both.
Okay.
It's not on purpose. It's not on purpose. Mm-hmm. But you're attracted to what you're attracted to.
Okay, that's fair.
Then you hear everybody's story, because everybody has a story.
Yeah, were you ever
either what you're gonna unfortunately. Unfortunately, we've been there before.
Fair, no judgment.
I don't take it back. It was an experience.
Okay.
It helped me grow and know exactly that ain't it.
She said, hell nah, that is not happening no more.
I think I'm done with the step-daddy duties.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. So when you get into a situation with a woman and y'all are ready to take it to the next level, what are the steps that you take to be like, okay, this is what's going to happen. This is what we're going to do. This is how I want you to treat me. Because at the end of the day, we're both women. So do you find that they assume that you will be taking, like, I guess, the boy role in the bedroom versus knowing that you're still a woman, you still have needs to be met?
Yes, absolutely. But the more lesbians I'm actually dating, that's not the case.
Yeah, they don't care once some clothes come off.
You could throw me down, baby girl. It's all right.
Because were you ever at one point like more of a touch me not?
Never in life.
Okay.
Never in life was I a touch me not. Have I been made into touch me nots?
Because they assume that you just don't want anything.
Or they not willing to give it. They don't know how to reciprocate.
Okay. That's double edge of the sword. Okay.
You get a double entendre.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a double-edged sword. It just depends. It really just depends on the situation. You don't know like what background women come from. Yeah. What you looking for. You just out here dating.
And you don't know until you even just ask that question.
Or experience it for yourself. Yeah. Like you go through something, you be like, whoa, hold up. I didn't know I liked that or I didn't like that until you experience it.
Until you do it, yeah.
So I think, especially in our community, I just really think that's just the name of the game. Experience. I don't care what it is. Even sex, even relations, even having friends. It's all about experience because you learn for like what you like, what you don't like. I think that's what it is. As far as like, if it was heterosexual, I think that's more natural. Where I don't think we have to learn what we like. It's already kind of like taught to us. Like, hey, this is what a good man looks like. Yeah, this is what a good woman is. This is what this is. This is what this. We don't know what a good stud looks like.
Yeah. Because there is no representation of a good stud. Exactly.
There is no representation of the best femme out there.
Yeah, we don't know what that looks like because there's a lack of diversity within even lesbian media, and it's starting to come it's starting to happen more now where like there are the short films and the short little web series and stuff like that that are kind of showing what the reality looks like for even a lesbian couple or a lesbian friend group in these different cities. But there's no like, this is what she should be doing for you, this is what you should be doing for her. It's all on a basis, like it's all on a by means, like, what is the word I'm looking for? It happens like you have to be in it in order to know what this person can give to you and what you can give to them, because it's going to change with every relationship that you're in and everything like that, just depending on who the person is.
And I'm just being honest, I always felt like, and I'm not talking monetary, I just always felt like because we both women, it was literally 50-50.
Yeah, there's really no way for it not to be 50-50 unless you hit the jackpot and you get that motherfucking trick. And she's like, no, like, baby, I'm taking care of everything because I'm still gonna have my little side job. I had that before.
Even then, still,
it was a good time.
That's also perpetrating the heterosexual norm.
Yes, and it goes back to heteronormative societal standards within a relationship.
Yes.
Of the more dominant, the more masculine presenting in the relationship has to be the one taking out the trash, paying the rent, doing this, doing that.
That's not taking away from your masculinity, because I do take the trash out. I do the stuff. I do all the necessary stuff.
That's because you want to do that for her, because you're like,
I'm trying to take the load off.
Yeah.
You do a lot all day. I want to take the load off. I understand that part. But like, what about those days I need my load taken off?
And that's when the dominant femme comes in. And she's like, nah, don't worry about it.
That has been my experience. When I do date dominant femmes, they do take the load off.
And that's me. That's why I even told you earlier, like, I feel like sometimes, I guess I say I'm a stud in femmes clothes, but that's not the right terminology. It's really just like, I like to play more of a dominant role sometimes because it just makes me feel good. And I just like to treat a woman just like a pretty princess. Regardless of how she dressed.
We need to talk about that.
Like, it does
like pretty princess.
It does. Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. It does something to me on the inside when I am even dating a more masculine woman and I'm the one doing, I guess, the masculine roles, you could say.
It's a turn on for you.
It is. I'm like, no, you sit back. You sit back, beautiful, and you just sit, relax, do your thing. I got it. Like, that's like my ultimate dream. And I've said this to people before. I'm like, if I ever made it to the point in my career, the point in my life, again, I don't even know what I want to do yet, but I just always have this vision in the back of my head. Like, I come home, I'm in my penthouse, floor to ceiling, and I have like a cute little mask just waiting for me at the house.
So you okay with a stay-at-home mask?
Yes, absolutely.
Y'all,
absolutely.
I've been saying this.
I always am like, is that crazy for me to say? As like the film, like, if I came home and I just had like a little mask there, not a little mask, because obviously she has
a little mask.
Like, she has to be my partner, and she's my partner for a reason. But absolutely, if I was the breadwinner, like, I guess head of the house, if you want to call it that, those are very heteronormative terms. But if it came down to it, I'll be the one working. I feed for that. Yeah. And like, you're just home. Mad at it. You can work from home. You can do whatever you want. Knowing that I play the more like dominant role. Yeah.
I'm definitely not mad at that. It's not very often. But I'm not going to hold you. The older that I'm getting, I'm like, look.
Right.
That's not too bad of a gig.
Right.
And I'm not trying to say that you got to pay for it. I'm good over here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'm just like, it's okay to come home because I'm a chef too. What? You'll be fucked and fed?
Mm-hmm.
Come home to meals and stuff. I don't know no shorty that's not mad at that. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, some studs, we're not the breadwinners at the end of the day. It's just not the case, because you got to understand, the society that we live in is 2026. We are below Black men.
Yeah.
On the totem pole.
Mm-hmm.
that means we below y'all too, because women already had to fight for rights as it is. Not no race. This doesn't matter the race. We had to fight for rights.
Yeah.
Okay, we done got the rights now. Now you throw in the race. And then you throw in the lesbianism. Right. It's a wrap.
And then you throw in the fact that you're presenting your sexuality on the outside.
Yes, and we're very open. It's obvious that we're in the community.
I always say masculine presenting women, stud, butch, however you identify, whoever you are, the bravest of everybody.
Yo, we get it rough, and I don't think nobody understands the plot.
Because even a feminine gay man
can always go back,
and they will always have that safety net of them being a man first.
And then not only that, they get the support of the Black woman.
Yes.
Of Absolutely. The women in general.
Women in general, because even this isn't even like race specific.
Yeah.
Because just any woman who chooses not to like adhere and conform to societal pressures to like be feminine and be very submissive and anything like that. Any woman who's clearly opposing that and resisting that, already winners.
Yep.
In my book, personally.
Yep.
Because I'm like, I don't think I could do it. Like I
thank you for recognizing.
I don't think I could do it.
Because that's a tough, like, I won't say a tough pill to swallow, but like, in my dating life, I try to make sure that the feminine woman I am dating understands that, because like, even when they like hyper feminine and like they expect you to take care of everything and do this, that, and the third, you want to, but at the same time, like I said, like you do have those days when you like, yo, I just can't do it, and then you look for them to step in and do it. Then you fall into that category as like the man. They're not going to save the man. They're not going to come to your rescue. You're going to have to find your way. And it happens a lot and quite often in our community. It's unfortunate, but hey.
It does.
We're getting better.
Earlier, you briefly mentioned on like, we have to buy ours. So we're going to get into the questions that the girls really want to know. So as a stud, do you feel like it's your responsibility to be the one buying the tools for the toolbox? Or how do you feel about your femme coming in like, oh no, I'm already together. This is what I need you to use. And that's that.
I've had both. I'm not mad at either one.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But the ones that come with it, boy, I tell you, they will open up your eyes to
a lot of things,
lot of things. The ones that come with it, when you think you got what you got, when you get the ones that already got the drawer, those the ones.
Yeah, because I pulled up with a book bag before, and they're looking at me like,
I didn't say a book bag, I said a drawer.
Oh, I'm pulling.
You got the book bag.
Yikes.
No, keep the bag.
Out myself. Out myself.
Keep the book bag.
But not even for that, just because like it's like I know what I like, and if you can't do that for me, then I can just go on elsewhere. But I always find it interesting because some studs are like, no, I need to be the one to buy it, I need to be the one to have it on stock. If it's for me, I'm going to buy and provide my own. Why would I don't care, because now you feel like, oh, if something really happens, you could keep it. I don't care.
The option to me, the option is yours. I'm not a recycler, so
no. If it's
I am
not
a recycler.
New partner, new tools.
That's why I don't mind the women who already have their drawer.
Yeah,
who already have their own, because like I'm still gonna get mine. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. We still gonna go pick out something together.
Yes.
Or I'm gonna just go ahead and let you pick out what you want.
I love doing that. I'm a sucker
pick
for
out what you want.
To the store.
Yeah, let's do what you want. I got you. But if you already come ready and prepared, I'm with it. I'm with it.
Absolutely.
Chains, whips, all that.
Oh my gosh. I pointed before I knew what you were gonna say. I've had it where it's like, all right, let's go to the store together. Or I've had it to where they're like, oh, well, what do you have? And this is what I have. Now we can compare and contrast. We now have a buffet.
Spread.
It seems like we're about to have a great time. I just find it interesting when the more masculine presenting is like they're putting the responsibility on her to be the one to have to provide everything, as if one, she can even feel it. But two, it's just like, why are you putting that on her? Just because she, again, the sweats, you treating her different because of what? Because once the lights come off, the sweats are coming off, and we got the same things, Bookie. So, yeah.
All I know is,
and that's why
you can have a drawer, you can have a bag. I'm happy.
Yeah.
If I need to buy it, I'm happy to.
Yeah. Fair. But again, new person, new tools. Period. But if you just pulled it out of a bag like it was an old wig and you're trying to just reinstall it, that's not just.
If you got it in a Crown Royal bag, I'm gonna need y'all to get a new one, okay?
Crown Royal is crazy. I should make a line of bags to hold the tools. To hold like something that's like cute and edgy. That's not just like a reusable bag.
Be dope.
You know what I mean? Because like even mine, I think I'm in an Urban Outfitters bag right now.
And like we really do need a stud knapsack or something.
Right? Like little slots.
Don't give these people ideas. Keep that in the pocket.
I know. Section for the rings. You know what I mean?
Pocket. A compartment for the harness or the boxers.
You got
a compartment for the rings because you lose them all the freaking time.
Heavy on harness or boxers.
Harness or boxers.
She know.
She knows. She knows.
I know. She knows. Exactly. The end of our episode.
Okay.
You did great.
I did.
Are you ready for our speed round?
Speed round.
Okay.
Go.
It's not too many questions, but it's a few. If you have any caveats or questions about anything, feel free to speak because I love to talk and I'm nosy.
Okay.
All right? You don't need to be scared.
You know, telling what she about to ask in the speed round.
You're fine. You ready?
Yeah.
So the directions for the speed round, you either going to say yes or no, or this or that. Well, most of the answers are this or that, but okay. And you have to say this or that.
Okay.
Even if you gotta take a second to think about it. And also there's no context to these questions. Okay?
Interesting.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Top or bottom?
Top.
Okay. Mask or femme?
Mask.
Okay. That's funny because there's no context. So
I know, because that could be anything. That could be anything. You know what? See, I'm messed up already. Well, go ahead.
Okay.
It's speed round. That's what I get.
All right. PDA or stay private?
PDA.
Okay. U-Haul or slow burn?
Slow burn.
Okay. Everybody's slow burn. Nobody want to.
I like a mixture. I ain't gonna hold you. I need a U-Haul slow burn. We meet in the middle.
Okay. Short nails or long nails?
Short.
Okay. Strap or fingers?
Fingers.
Okay. Dating apps or IRL? Like, would you like to meet them in real life?
In real life.
Okay. And that's all the questions.
Okay.
That's it. You did great.
I did.
I'm so happy to have you here. Yes. This was a great episode 10. You did a good job. Yay, Jay. So, Jay, I thank you so much for being here today. The girl from the club has turned into the guest on episode 10 of the I Do the Bending podcast. So please let the people know who are watching and who are listening where they can find you at on social media.
Absolutely. You can find me on all social media, chef_J Wave, like the ocean wave.
Okay. And that's JAY or?
JAY. Okay. So it'd be chef_JAY WAVE.
Okay. Period. Thank you for the spelling. For the people who are listening who won't have it anywhere on the screen or anything like that.
Correct.
It will be down in the description box below if you're watching on YouTube, and it will also be in the description box if you are listening on Spotify and or Apple Podcast. And that's all we got for you today. That was episode 10 of I Do the Bending. And always remember that the L is first for a reason. Thank you so much for watching episode 10. I cannot believe that we have made it this far. This is absolutely crazy. Please be sure to keep liking and sharing and commenting and just sharing this with everyone who identifies as a lesbian and or truly really supports our community. As always, I am still on all social media at The Camille Diaries with 2 S's for all things me, not necessarily lesbian related, but very lesbian coded. And I will see you next time, my friend. Bye. Oh, this is also episode 10. So this is a milestone.
So so I'm the milestone.
You're the milestone guest.
Okay.
Yes.
I feel crazy, but I feel good.
No, you're fine. I promise you're fine. If anything, the video gets 10 views and we live laugh. We live laugh love.
Even if it get 10 million views.
Okay. All right, you ready? Deep breath.
No choice, right?
Deep breath in.
This is live.
No.
In the